Sometimes we just need to take that risk. And so today's video is a little different. I mean, kind of same, but for the most part, just I guess the message. So there's more than just one point I'm trying to get across here, as opposed to just like, you know, one path. And what I mean by taking the risk is that so here's one example. I have the opportunity to take a quick trip to California this week. It was extremely low cost and funds, and with pretty much like no money to my name, because if you watch my previous videos, just in a little bit of a sticky situation, right? And at first, you know, I contemplated like, should I do this? Because I just planned this yesterday, and I take off tomorrow to San Diego, to be exact. So I don't know if I'm gonna vlog that or not. Still kind of contemplating. But I mean, life is short, you know. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be here next week, and I could sit here and I could just be like, no, I need to stay. Like, whatever the case may be is. I had an interview with the physical therapy clinic to do like a part-time like personal training position there, I guess, to assist at the clinic and stuff like that. And today's like, I guess, like my second interview and stuff, so I can still take care of that before I take off. Potentially might submit an offer today, I'm hoping so. I think last week I was talking about the offer I had submitted. Well, again, my client just like not necessarily deciding, which I understand, you know, so we put that off. So still trying to figure that one out with my cash buyer. And but it's like, I'm only gonna be gone. Today's Monday, so I just wanted to make sure I had a video prepared for Thursday, because we're staying on track, and I've been on a good streak of uploading long form videos, and I don't want to lose that. So even today's Monday, but this is not going to be uploaded till Thursday. I'll already be in California by then. But again, like, just life is short, you know, so why not? You know, why not? Nothing's going to change in like 4 or 5 days. I mean, it can, you know, but the good thing about what I do is that if my client decides to move forward with another property that we've seen, I can draft up an offer while I'm in California. And but that's not necessarily the only thing I'm trying to get across here. Another thing that I'm trying to get across here too is that the life that I'm living, and like just like an example, like what I'm doing right now, if I had never taken the jump or the risk to get into real estate, like I wouldn't be able to just pick up and leave the way that I'm doing. And so not only that, but in the past, you know, despite like my financial situation right now, right, although it's not like I'm never going to sell a house again. It's inevitable with all the work I've put. At some point, I'm going to sell another house and I'll bounce right back, right? But I wouldn't be able to do stuff like this if something happened to a family member. I wouldn't be able to just take off immediately, because we all know that, like, with work and jobs and stuff like that, like, you're easily replaceable. You can get replaced from one day to the next. You don't mean anything necessarily to the company unless you bring great value, and even then, like, you never know, they just might release you. So if you've ever thought about making a business, taking a trip, asking somebody out, starting that YouTube channel, there's like technically always a risk to something, right? Like, you could get ridiculed for videos, you could get rejected from your crush, you could run out of money with your business and go bankrupt, you could, all kinds of stuff, right? There's just so many different things that can happen. But if we live our life through fear, when will we ever actually live life and accomplish things? And getting uncomfortable and doing something is only going to develop your confidence, and just like I said in my last video, your faith in situations when they get like very, very low. And so today, as I prepare to take off, I'm going to get some meal prepping done. I'm going to get my second interview at the clinic. I'm going to take care of whatever real estate paperwork or stuff I need to do, although I'm still taking my stuff with me because we're a mobile business. We can be, at least to a certain extent. And so, it just, we only have one life, remember that, and every day you wake up is a day less to live. And so if an opportunity arises, and like, it doesn't matter whether it's just personal, business, finances, spiritually, like, just do it. You don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know why God presented that opportunity to you in the first place. God knows what's going to happen at the end of the day, whether I stay here and I continue to stress and continue to call people, which I've already done, to get my next contract or whatever the case may be, or go donate plasma, although I'm not going to do that anymore. Just had a bad reaction. But it's just like, at the end of the day, I know I'm taken care of. I have 100% faith in God that no matter what happens when I come back, I'm going to continue to stay on the grind as best as possible. I'm going to continue to do my cut as best as possible. I'm at the point where I ran out of my vegan protein that I use for my overnight oats. And so we're gonna have to figure something out, right, until I bounce back and get back 100% on track. But meanwhile, despite whatever's happening, we don't stop. We keep going, we keep pushing, and we make sure that at the end of the day, we're following our purpose, and you should be doing the same thing too. And just take the risk.
The future is an illusion. The basic ideas in Hindu cosmology, that in the course of time, you go through the series of yugas, or the epochs. You begin with a great state of affairs, and it gradually deteriorates. It's a way of saying to people, in the course of time, things only fall apart. Therefore, get out of time.
That's going to be it for today's video. I just kind of wanted to show the grind a little bit, getting that meal prepping done. I still got more meal prepping to do before the trip real quick, so that way when I come back, everything's just ready. But again, stay blessed, and I say a prayer that everybody watching this video succeeds and accomplishes everything that they're